Hello everyone and welcome to the Aussie Bakery. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Rocky Road slice. So I've gone ahead and already prepared some of the ingredients. Now here we have 50 grams of marshmallows that I've chopped up. This is 75 grams of white chocolate chips, and I've got about 60 grams of jelly snakes which I've chopped up into small pieces. Now the first thing you do to make this is you get 350 grams of biscuits and you crush them up with a rolling pin inside a bag. Now the biscuits I've bought are milk arrowroot biscuits, but you can use any biscuit at all that you like. You don't want them to be biscuit crumbs, you just want them to be small biscuit pieces, so don't get too carried away. When they're about that consistency, you know you've done a great job. So the next thing you do is you get your saucepan, and we're going to need 225 grams of butter, which is about 8 ounces. You're going to need 115 grams of milk chocolate pieces. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of caster sugar, but I've got dessert spoons, so I'll put 4 dessert spoons in. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, unsweetened cocoa powder. Now again, I've got dessert spoons, so I'll be putting 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last but not least is 2 tablespoons of golden syrup. Now in America, I'm not sure that you can get golden syrup, but it's very, very similar to treacle. So if you want to use treacle, you go right ahead and do that. I think you might be able to use maple syrup too. And it's 2 tablespoons again, so 4 dessert spoons. Look, that's probably 1 dessert spoon. I love this stuff. I was raised on this stuff, and it's basically made from sugar cane, so very, very popular in Australia because sugar is one of our biggest products, biggest exports. Now just put that on the stove top and melt it till it's all blended really nicely into a nice sauce. And there we have a beautiful, smooth, glossy sauce where everything's been blended. And just wait for that to cool down just a little bit before you add anything, because otherwise everything's going to start melting. So while it's cooling down, get yourself a baking tray and just line it with parchment paper or baking paper. So once the chocolate mixture has cooled a little bit, just pour in your biscuits and mix that around a little bit. Make sure everything is covered in the chocolate sauce. Put in your jellies and your chocolate and your marshmallows. So everything's in the one saucepan and needing to be covered in chocolate. So stir it around. Make sure everything's covered. And if you see big chunks of biscuits at the same time, break them down so that they're a little more uniform in size. Right. Well, as you can see, that's all happened very nicely. So the next thing to do is get your baking tray and just pour the lot into the baking tray and spread it out evenly. Now don't try to make the top too smooth, because don't forget it's a rocky road after all, it's not usually a smooth slice. So just try and leave a couple of lumps and bumps in the top. And there you go. Now you put it into the refrigerator for about an hour and then cut it into slices and it's ready to serve. So once the Rocky Road slice is set, just remove it from the pan and cut it into slices. And there you have your Rocky Road slice. Very simple, very quick, fantastic for those school things that you have to prepare food for, or those morning teas at work. Highly addictive. And thanks for watching my video, and don't forget to check out my new vlog channel. I've put the link down below for you.